Hi, I'm Mark Dietel with Mark Dietel Realty, and I specifically want to talk to new real estate agents, the agents that are new right now, or really maybe you're not, say, brand new, but you feel like you're kind of stuck and you're just kind of thinking or asking yourself, how do I get started? How can I start my business? What can I do to start to build transaction volume and start working with clients? So I got three kind of keys or three tips I just want to share with you when I started, what I did. Then I just have a couple little bonus comments at the end of that. So let's go ahead and get started. And my story kind of started at the end of 2012 and the beginning of 2013. I was a new agent. I joined a large brokerage. I was a solo agent. So it was kind of one of those things where I had to say, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to get started? So I just want to share with you again kind of what I did. And I think the result here, 12 to 13 years later, has worked for me pretty well back then. And I think it can still work for you today. So number one, I think what's important is you need to tell your friends and family in your sphere what you're doing. Just let them know. Send them a card, send them a letter. You don't have to ask them for business. So just let them know. You'd be surprised how many people are interested in that, and they appreciate you letting them know. So that's key. Simply let them know. You can do that probably most effectively with a phone call. If you're uncomfortable with that, just don't hesitate to reach out to them and make sure they know. Number two, I had a gentleman who's been in the business for a long time. I really don't know him. I'm going to give him a shout out, David Brenton, who has a very successful real estate business. And I went to a seminar really early on, and I remember him telling everybody, the one thing you should do is write handwritten notes. So I took his advice and I used every opportunity I could, whether I was having lunch, whether it was over a weekend and I was out to dinner with my wife, whatever I was doing, maybe I was at a high school football game, whatever I was doing, I would make a mental note when I saw somebody or I had a brief conversation. I would make a mental note and say, hey, I need to add them to my handwritten card list. Really quick tip on handwritten cards, use blue ink, do an angle, and always put a little PS. But it doesn't have to be really long, but handwritten cards are very, very effective. And if you're really committed, you should be sending a minimum of 5 a day, 5 days a week. So that's number two. And then number three, open houses. Open house leads are some of the fastest converting leads in our business, and it's still that way today. Actually, we're going into a time of year where open houses are very effective here in central Indiana. I would go up and down the hallways, our office, and I would just go in and I would say, hey, do you have a listing I can do an open house on? So I would go and find other people's listings and do open houses. In the beginning, I really focused on open houses that were close to where I lived, same school district that my kids went to school, because I knew I had a really good chance to connect with people when I did open houses that were really kind of in the community where I lived. So those are the three things I did, and I think it really helped me kind of start that transaction build. You're working with buyers, you're working with sellers, you really want to get it done. So that's what I did. If you got a new license and you feel stuck, think about those three things. Two other things I just want to comment on really quick. Number one, I want to encourage you to be very professional in your approach to your business. That's how you present yourself. That's how you speak to somebody. That's how you dress and everything. So I always made sure I was ready to present myself as a very professional person as it related to my business. And number two, actually, if you have the option and you're new, I think the best course of action is to join a team. A team can give you all types of advantages as it relates to in-house listings. Oftentimes they have leads where they can start with your pipeline. So if you're brand new and you're wanting to get started, best advice is to join a team. If you're a solo agent and you're getting started that way, hopefully those three tips will help you. If you want to know more or hear more about my story or maybe some other ways that you could get your business started, don't hesitate to reach out to me. Give me a call. You can email me. All that information is on our website at markdietel.com. Reach out. I'd be happy to talk to you, and I'm an open book and I'd be happy to help you in any way.